All right, the court is calling 2019 CR 7912, State of Texas versus Isaiah David Gonzalez. I have parties announced for the record for the state.
Waiver for the state.
Defense.
Eduardo Jimenez.
Are you Isaiah Gonzalez? Counsel, have you received all the discovery in this case, and did you review it with your client?
Yes, I have, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Gonzalez, I'm showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Your Honor.
Mr. Gonzalez, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places? Did you understand you're charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, serious bodily injury, family, or dating? That's a first-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 5 to 99 years or life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court doesn't have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent? I'm sorry?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Your Honor.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes,
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
yes, he has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, I do.
Mr. Gonzalez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 12 years in the prison. There's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon. There's an affirmative finding of family violence, and there's to be no contact with Christian Martinez. Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence and a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition? Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're also not allowed to be designated as primary custodial parent? Did you understand that to be the entirety of your plea bargain agreement? Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you the paragraph entitled Waiver of Appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places? Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, I have not, Your Honor.
Then to the offense as charged in the indictment, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Contest, Your Honor.
State any evidence?
State Office States Exhibit 1 and all its attachments. No objections, Your Honor.
Showing you what's entitled Waivering Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Your Honor.
All right, anything you wish to say? All right, why did you shoot your brother?
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know how to answer it.
Have you been contemplating it while you've been in the jail?
Excuse me?
Have you been contemplating it or thinking about where your life went wrong?
Yeah,
And
every
in this
night.
case with the jail?
Every night.
Have you talked to your brother since then?
Yes, ma'am.
You've been talking to him by phone?
No.
How you been talking with him?
At some point in person, he showed up to court, with me.
But have you talked to him since you've been in custody?
No.
All right. Are there any drug issues with you or mental health issues?
No, Your Honor.
So has any of your family members visited you since you've been at the jail?
No, Your Honor.
Do you have children?
I have a son.
All right. So what are you planning on doing with the rest of your life when you're released?
I'll go with the oil field. Send my mom money. Send my son money.
So where's your child? Who's he with?
With his mother. He's a little bit older.
And how old are you?
24.
All right. So I'm going to follow your agreement. I'm going to sentence you to 12 years TDC. I'm going to give you credit for any time that's been served. There's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon and an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with Christian Martinez. There may be some point in time where your brother probably wants to have contact with you, but just make sure you know you're not supposed to have any contact. And that'll probably be a condition of your parole as well. So if you want that removed, you'll probably need to get an attorney to have that removed. Do you understand? Is there anything else from sentencing from either side?
No, Your Honor.
All right, I'm showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it? All right, because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction and also an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. You understand? All right, we can go off the record. You're going to have to change your life, okay? Good luck to you.
Let's get the facts straight. She loves a verbal ashtray. Never blowing smoke when she gets pissed. She's quick to castrate. Love her on a good day, love her on a bad day. Either way, she's here to stay, stay, stay.